right, I am recording our session. Awesome. Hello, welcome. Thank you guys for joining our game, or my game, I guess, that I'm running for you for. Or our game. It's our game. It's my game. Fuck you. But yeah. Three of us have played Starfinder a little bit before. Three of you guys have. Joey, you're new, I know that. Let me see. Let me switch over to Discord again. And I don't know if everyone's actually met each other. I know three of you have met each other, and I know, Joey, you've met a few of these guys. But just for everybody at home and my own sake of mind, I'm Gannon Albright. I teach middle school math, 8th grade science. And I'm running the game, so I'm running the game. Garrett, I'm gonna let you go first. Go ahead, because you're on the top of my screen. Hello, introduce yourself.
Let's introduce myself.
Yes, introduce yourself.
My name is
and do a good job
Garrett.
at it, okay? We have money riding on this.
Oh, my apologies.
Brand deals, buddy. Brand deals.
Yeah, I'm trying to get promoted.
Anyway, so my name is Garrett. I am a corporate recruiter, so that's fun.
It sounds evil, actually, when you just say
It
it does sound bad.
When you title it like that, yeah.
Yeah, especially when I say what kind of company I work for, an insurance company.
Yeah, my side of TikTok disagrees with your existence.
Now we get to demonetize very quickly.
Yeah,
that's okay. Lord.
Excited to be here though.
Cool. Actually, Garrett, will you go ahead and tell us your character, a little bit about your character? Because we're going to use this as kind of like the session 0 part. I want everyone to kind of introduce themselves, get a little bit about your backstory that you're willing to give, like why you're going to be here, and then I'll kind of go into some of the spiel about like the setting and things like that, and then we'll get into the main thing.
Oh, well, can you move on to someone else for just a second? I have to quick handle something.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
That is Ned.
I know, I'm unprofessional. God.
Not prepared.
My name is Gavin. I work in IT, and I'm going to be playing a Trox nanocyte named Bosco.
Nice. Okay. Are you willing to give a little bit about your backstory, what you do, and like kind of like your whole vibe?
No. I'm fucking with you. Bosco was captured and experimented on, and that is why he is now a nanocyte. He was on an illegal mining rig. Luckily, he was freed by this little rat man named Gizmo, and we went back and eventually blew up that mining rig. We might have gotten caught, though. That's kind of the problem.
Okay. And I put a picture of a Trox up on screen for the recording. There you go. Sweet. Okay. Go ahead, Luke. Take it away.
My name is Luke. I am a male man. I'm large and in charge, but I'm playing a little rat guy, a little Yosoki today. I think that's how you say that.
I think it is too.
Yeah. His name is Gizmo, and like my good friend Bosco said, I courageously saved him from his experimented slavery status very heroically, not at all for my own personal gain. And we did go on a little bit of a vengeance tour, but my main goal is basically to become a famous musician. But I will commit any crime it takes to get there, baby.
All right. Sweet. I love that. Okay. And then go ahead, Joey.
Hi, my name is Joey, and I am a paraprofessional that is at the same middle school you're working at. I actually have one class I'm actually in one of his classes with one student, so that's kind of fun. That's a D&D class too, so we have some fun there. I'm going to be playing an android technomancer, and their name is Avo1. And their whole kind of spiel is they're kind of like a newer android, like new soul, young soul. And so they've been working under like a corporation with like a contract, and they've been kind of wanting out of it. And so the corporation was like, all right, if you do this specific last task force, we'll let you go. And now they're here. So.
And we circle back to Garrett. because he's now ready. He's ready to be professional.
Right as he
Well-
takes a big old bite.
Got that Chipotle.
Mm, non-sponsored.
So, not sponsored. Flaming Hot Cheetos should sponsor us. Anyway,
No.
um,
Disagree.
you already heard who I am. So my character, his name is Silas Vane, a human biohacker. His current goal is to essentially, just kind of do his normal research. He's very into genetics and really trying to create a perfect specimen. And
I wonder
he
how that
is
wound you up in prison. Interesting.
I wonder. But he is here because he believes that this is coming here is how he could essentially find the best specimen, because there's stuff here that he's never seen before.
All right. Okay. And where is here? We are kind of like I'm not an expert on Starfinder lore. All right. I love the Starfinder system. I think there's a lot of cool stuff into it. But since this is like the fourth time I've tried to run it, and like the last 3 times we just haven't, like, just fizzled out. It's just hard to get, there's not a lot of investment into it in my local circles. So, yeah, kind of have our own setting here. You 4 have been arrested or incarcerated due to some reason. And actually, you know what? Let me just kind of read this little background stuff, okay? So, kind of like, we run loosely with baseline lore enough that we can kind of like, we're adding some things into it. I mean, none of us know it well enough that we know enough that we can kind of get by, especially when we're going to be in more like a localized area. We're not, this Starfinder game is going to be more in just one planet, at least for now. If this arc ends and we really like it and we want to continue, maybe it goes on. But 5,000 years ago, galactic standards, so Earth years, because Earth is important and nowhere else is. An interdimensional rift has allowed demons and other outer dimensional beings to flood the galaxy, and it created this mass wave of like alliances and essentially armistices that all the galactic superpowers had to come together and fight back against the devils. During this time, most galactic level religions have combined into a kind of a conglomerate, almost like, when a company buys up all the other companies, and it's bad. Religion has done that now with all other religions, and they kind of have their own little factions of like the former religions and stuff, and they call it the Interstellar Holy Church, the IHC. And they essentially became this like protector organization, kind of led the charge back against the demons and the other outer dimensionals, drove them back. But over the years, since 5,000 years is a long time, their power started to wane. They've tried to do other things to kind of stay relevant. Mega churches, totally cool that they don't have any tax cuts, or well, they do get a lot of tax cuts. I mean, taxes not a thing because they're not a business. Right? Okay, cool. We're all on the same page. But some time ago, their funding, their donations, their tithes, starting to run a little low. There's maybe not much of a need for this overarching galactic holy like infrastructure. As wars start to break out, think of them kind of almost like similar to the Jedi in some kind of ways, as kind of like their function within the galaxy at this point. But just like any good galactic holy police force, they eventually need to start making some more money in some other ways to keep their doors open. And lo and behold, a company approaches them and using with like a proposition, using their passed down knowledge of this ancient war and like different areas and stuff like that. This Arcane Biological Research Institute, known as the M.B.I, the Mystical and Biological Initiative, and the IHC came together, and started a TV show, right? for rehabilitating those that have been incarcerated across the galaxy, known as the Crucible of Reformation. And you guys are going to be one of the several thousand contestants in their 100th season. How great is that? Okay.
I'm excited.
Yes. Okay. Boom. Now, what's really great is you guys, this is a televised Reformation event. Essentially, if you guys can come out the other end of this crucible after a year in game, then your characters are given a pardon and absolution from your god of choice, right? Great. And even given a job to help you integrate back into the galactic community. Amazing. How generous of the IHC and the M.B.I. All you got to do is survive a year. That's it. All right. Yes.
That question.
Mm-hmm.
Will Mr. Beast be there?
Good question.
Who do you think runs the mega church?
I rented out this entire hellscape to see how many contestants can survive a year. Don't forget to like and subscribe so we can see which of the. I'm done. Sorry.
And with that, yeah, let's actually zoom in onto your characters. You guys know this. Your characters know this. You guys have hundreds of these kind of military shuttles have been crammed full of guards in their like shiny, like green, like plastilic, like armor uniform. Their armor and uniform makes them almost look like robots. I mean, they are trained the cookie cutter outfits and like equipment. As they watch over you guys shoved down into these seats, strapped into these shuttles, almost like sardines in a can. Each one, maybe 40 convicts or inmates or whatever you want to call them. Reformators, maybe. And there are hundreds of these shuttles. You're all being flown in. You don't know where this is taking place, but you have heard that there's something special because this is the 100th season of this show. It is the most popular intergalactic vid on the net. Right? The last person to step onto this shuttle is a large Vesk, large reptilian man, big muscles, like tightly bound under like thick, scaly skin. He wears similar armor, but his is, bigger. He doesn't have a helmet. He's got like a big concussive rifle with an underslung grenade launcher strapped across his back. And yeah, okay. The thing starts to take off, and you're starting to be whisked away to, hopefully, you will find holy absolution and your freedom. Okay. So, as you're all crammed in, as these start to go, the turbulence of takeoff starts to go. It's maybe an hour before anyone says anything. And then that large Vesk, he starts to speak up. Look alive, scum. It may be your last day being so. You notice there's no cameras on the shuttles. Like the cameras start to roll as soon as you guys step off or into your crucible. You all are either dumb enough or desperate enough to be riding straight to your death. And if you die quick, please. He goes and lights a cigar and puts it in his mouth. Make sure it's glorious or bloody. Best if both. The viewers like that shit. And he kind of knocks off some of the ash from his cigarette or his cigar. This next part is delicate. Don't twitch. And by gods, I'm still a little hungover. So if you scream, I will break your fucking jaw. And he points the cigar like around the room very pointedly at just the general quadrants of it. As that happens, from the ceiling of the shuttle, these almost like near indistinguishable vents open up, and dozens of robotic arms ending with little grasping claws and needles with syringes lower down in front of every inmate's face, including your own. Okay. And as they kind of like whiz to a stop. They're aligned right next to like the corner of each of your left eye. Okay. And then a robotic voice chimes over the room. Good evening, contestants. Thank you for signing up to participate in the 100th season of the Crucible of Reformation. We appreciate your willingness to change for the better and to show the galaxy at large how even the most depraved and violent individuals are not without hope. On behalf of the IHC and M.B.I corporate conglomerate, we thank you. Now hold still as you are equipped with your personal Icarus uplink. The needle starts to extend, and one by one, it kind of pricks right into the corner of your left eye.
Don't sneeze.
It's gonna be an unfortunate lobotomy.
As this happens, there is a drow over in the corner. It gets him as it pokes him in the eye. He yelps in pain and tries to like throw his head back so the needle doesn't jab him. The Vesk groans as he stands up from like the overturned little footlocker he was sitting on in the middle. And as he walks over, I told you to keep quiet. You're giving me a goddamn headache. And he punches the drow right across the jaw. The loud crack, the needle like snaps off in his eye as his head twists, and the robotic arm swivels, and as it it regains its own like servo composure, raises back up into the ceiling. Icarus, speed it up, goddammit. Sorry, Captain Rex. The process is designed to be as painless and efficient as possible, but anxiety can still cause manifestations of internalized stress to surface violently. Please be patient with those undergoing the procedure. Goddamn AI. He goes and sits back down. Okay. As the needle penetrates your eye, the fluid in the vial in the back with a little like empties. And you feel the liquid kind of build up in your head, and almost like you can feel like a little bit of pressure, but then it dissipates. And then in the back of your skulls, you can hear that same robotic voice. You can tell that this is speaking directly into your brain and not to the outside world. Yet you all hear the same message. Hello, individual undergoing social reformation. I am Icarus, your personal integrated computer of analysis, reconnaissance, and uplink system. My job is to record and track your progress through the Crucible, as well as provide limited support when accessing Crucible resources, such as blessing beacons and vendor terminals, that will be randomly scattered throughout the containment area. Please refrain from trying to access deeper functions or otherwise tampering with my programming. Otherwise, my SF systems will automatically activate. Good luck, and remember, while many wish for your reformation, only the truly dedicated and beloved are able to achieve it.
I'm going to lean down in front of me to the small rat man I know. I was asleep until the voices started talking in my head. What happened?
Basically, we got some shit in our head that if we try to fuck with it, we're dead.
Then I don't suggest we fuck with it.
Well, yeah, not until I can figure it out. I mean,
Well, yeah, we'll figure it out.
we'll take precautions, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
We can test it on others.
Okay, lovebirds, the Vex yells. If you can pipe down, I'll let you in on a little bit of the rules as you're going in. First and foremost, your goal is to survive a whole year within the biodome. And guess what? We built this whole goddamn thing just for you all. Those that do are given a pardon, cash prize, blah, 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 blah. Your Icarus device is a personal assistant that will allow you to trade in your popularity for extra supplies at hidden kiosks throughout the dome. You can see he's flipping through flashcards that he's prepared as he kind of yawns as he flips a page. If you can't find anything like that, then your best bet is to either make, steal, or loot anything else that you need to survive. This biodome was built around, ruins or whatever. There's stuff down there for you to deal with, especially if you can kill it and take it off of them. As he looks at everyone and then looks at other people in the room. And when I say kill, I mean anything. Except any of my men that you guys come across. We have patrols going around. Your Icarus device will try to steer you away from them, but they have orders to shoot on sight. Do not cross paths with my soldiers. Oh, yeah. And when inevitably you do try to, rip each other's throats out, whatever, try to, once again, make it pleasurable for those at home. Remember, the bloodier it is, the more absolution you guys are going to receive or some shit, whatever they tell you. Oh, as well, with that Icarus device in your head, all of your things, whatever makes you special, and he, points a cigar at you guys again, whether it be, super incredible ability to process, maybe you know some fucking magic, maybe, your blood is tiny robots or some shit. Yeah, none of that's going to work for about 5 minutes until after you hit the ground. So good luck with that. Now he opens it up. And I'm supposed to ask you, sons of bitches, if you have any questions. As he goes around the room.
I'll raise one of my hands.
Yeah. Bug fuck.
Are we allowed to keep what we find in the biodome?
Until you leave. Correct.
Ah, damn, I might have wanted souvenirs.
I'm sure they'll let you take a rock or some shit with you.
Alright, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? No? Good. We're coming up on our drop zone. By the way, there's no nice little landing like what you've seen the other seasons. We're going to be throwing you out the hatch in the back as soon as we get above the drop area. All right. And one last thing. I said it before. I'll say it again. Make your death spectacular for the viewers at home. However, if you want to actually survive, kill even more spectacularly. Kill the wildlife, kill the abominations the game masters create, and by all the hells available, start killing each other as soon as you can. If you're lucky enough to come across an Icarus kiosk, the points you earn by killing can give you some nice rewards. Guns, loot, new armor, all this stuff, even food, because I'm assuming none of you guys know how to fucking, look for plants and shit, or cook. And if you're really popular, I've even seen contestants get goddamn sponsor boxes from the other companies that try to buy ad revenue over your streams. As he says that, there's a lot of turbulence, and you can feel the air kind of get more chilled as you start flying for several more minutes. Okay. All right. Looks like it's time, scum. Get going. And he hits his hand up into the roof of the shuttle. The doors on the side open with a hiss, and as they do, it is a blizzard outside. You can barely see 15 feet in front of you as snow and sleet whisk past the shuttle. And then your seatbelts unlatch, and your seats rocket forward until they suddenly come to a stop, and your bodies are propelled out the side of the shuttle.
First thing I'd like to do, I'd like to try and catch my friend.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check as you're free falling to try and grab your buddy, the Yosoki rat man.
You said acrobatics?
Yes.
Shit.
Catch me,
Sorry.
please.
Also, sorry, hold on. I gotta get dice.
Mm-hmm.
Is it okay if I use online dice?
I don't care. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, that's
gonna
a 5, buddy. Oh. Yeah, I have 2 large hands trying to grab you, and I just...
You guys are tumbling and falling through the air, reaching out for each other as you rolling over one another. And as you're doing that, you guys aren't like the fastest ones falling, and you notice with a quick break of the clouds and the sleet and snow, you're maybe falling about 100 feet out of the air. But quickly, once again, the blizzard like sweeps back in. You kind of lose that. Can I have everybody give me a perception check as you hit about 50 feet?
Ooh, baby.
Ooh.
What do these robot eyes see? Let's find out.
My trucks.
Just a
19.
second.
Decent rolls.
Okay.
So remind me of this, the
Mhm.
ranking and how that works.
What do you mean? How many ranks?
'Cause- 0 ranks in this one.
So you just roll a d20.
Oh,
Perfect.
are you using the base character sheet, Garrett?
Yeah.
On the left side, it says total. Just add whatever that says.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 22.
Hell yeah,
That's
we
close to what you needed.
I got
Oh shit.
What'd you
Fuck.
get?
What did you get,
Yeah.
Joey?
11.
11.
I felt good about getting a 19. Now I'm worried.
right. I got an 18, and now I'm like,
Okay.
shit.
So
Here we
everyone
go.
that got a 15 or higher, you can notice. Well, you got to get 25 or higher to get the full info.
Oh.
You guys see as you can all 4 of you can hear the sounds, what appear to be like howling or like the baying of like a deer or something like that, like a large herd of animals, and also the screams of your other like contestants falling. You see like a goblin fall past you, another drow. The drow with a broken jaw is still unconscious but falling through the ground. His body flopping is the first to hit the ground, but you notice these jetpacks on the straps of his back, from the remainder of like what was his seatbelts in the shuttle, activate, stopping him from having a violent crash into the ground. But as he does, those that got a 15 or higher, you see these shadows instantly kind of encircle the drow with the broken jaw. There's the sounds of like, but there's no screaming from the drow. You hear as some other people start to hit the ground, God, fuck, they get that, and the more of this bang and like the sounds of hooves on like rock, as well like the clash of like antlers, and then the 4 of you all hit the ground, roughly within about 20 feet of one another, because you were all kind of in a row on the shuttle. As you do, this deer-sized creature, it has the pelt of like a snow leopard, the head of a deer, and large antlers, but its teeth are elongated and sharp, leap out, and what was your character's name again, Joey? 801?
Avo 1, yeah.
Ava 1. You like lurch backwards as it leaps at you and jumps over and disappears into the blizzard. You notice as it jumped past you, it had blood running down its maw and little bits of leather, cloth, and flesh hanging from its antlers. As
I'm ready for
the 4 of you look around, you notice that everybody that's landing is kind of huddling up into these different groups. You can barely see the different shadows, but there are dozens, if not 100 individual shadows that you guys have kind of lost track of who or what is who or what within the thick blizzard. And as at that moment, there's a flare that cuts through the snow that you see further down this slope that you have dropped on. And within the shadow of the flare, you can see a structure that has a supply pod landing on top of it.
Gizmo's gonna kind of like get up on his feet and be like, I don't know who you guys are. Let's team up for now. Shit is bad.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine.
Don't worry, we're gonna be great. We're gonna do great.
I grab Gizmo, get him up on my shoulder, and I'm like, "Are you ready?"
I mean, well, hold on. Do we want to go towards the flare? Because I feel like everyone's going to go towards the flare.
At this point,
Who's
I've
fighting?
already started running because
This is gone.
Yeah, he's already
Whichever-
like running towards the shuttle as you two are arguing.
All right, let's go. And
Okay,
I-
well, we got to stick together.
I'm
Sorry, what's your
running.
name?
The chance to get a word out. I'm just gonna follow after.
And what's your character's name, Garrett?
Silas.
Silas, Bosco, Gizmo, and Ava 1. Okay, I'm
Ava.
going to write those down.
Avo?
Ava.
Avo, yeah.
Avo.
Oh,
Avo.
Avo. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it AVO?
Yes.
Is it a dash? I need to know if there's a hyphen.
Yes. A dash
Yes.
one. Yes, that
I
is
can
important.
tell if you
Yes.
say it without the hyphen. I don't know
Say it
if
again,
anyone
sorry.
gets that reference.
He was just
I-
making a stupid reference none of us get.
I said I can hear if you don't pronounce the hyphen.
Oh my god.
You said Silas, right?
Correct. Silas.
Got
What's
it.
it
Okay.
with you in taking my character name, Garrett?
Yeah, Garrett.
What character is this?
You're not going to
Silas
ask how to
is
spell
mine.
Gizmo?
No.
Okay.
Is
Okay.
no.
X.
As Silas breaks for that building, it's maybe several hundred yards away down the slope. Another one of these creatures lunges out and tackles him to the ground. What do any of you do in this instance? I first need Silas. I need you to give me a reflex save to kind of like be dodging it as it's trying to like bite down on you. And Gizmo, as he's doing that, what are you
important
doing?
Question, because
I am going to use my reaction
Yeah.
to use... watch your step! You get to add 2 to this save.
Thank you.
Okay.
Also, question: how close are we? Just for my sake.
To that, he got maybe about 15 feet from you before this happened.
Okay,
Yeah, like a good distance of like, oh, he started running while you guys were still bickering.
gotcha.
Yeah. What'd you get?
That's a total of 5.
All right.
Ooh.
So,
Oh no.
the creature bites down on your neck and starts to shake you. You take 2 damage from this, but as it's doing, the other ones are running up to it. Bosco and Ava 1, what are you guys going to do? Do you leave him? Do you run past him? Do you have some ability to help him out? How do you play out through this situation?
I'm running up to him.
Honestly,
I got
they're kinda
reach of 10
like
feet, so I can kind of beat these motherfuckers around a little bit.
Okay.
What is an unarmed attack? I guess I didn't.
It'd be a strength.
Is it just flat? Oh, you know what? It probably
There's-
doesn't include your base attack because it's not proficient. You're not proficient.
Yeah.
In that case, actually, I'd like to grapple one of them.
Okay, so you run up and you try to hook your arms under this thing's antlers and like hoist it off of him. Okay, what are the grapple rules again? Okay.
I'm so sorry. I just know I have bonuses to it.
No, you're good. Actions of combat, blah blah blah.
Plus
Standard action.
check. Yeah, it's probably the standard options.
Okay.
Grapple.
It's a
I don't see
grapple
grapple.
maneuver. So that means
Oh, there it is. Free hand. Target is held in place, cannot leave space, requires acrobatics or a reverse grapple check to break it.
okay.
So do I just grapple for free? Or do I have... No, I have to...
Make
Combat
it
maneuver.
Yeah, this would be a standard
Roll a melee-
action to use a combat maneuver.
Okay, so
grapple.
you need to
Yeah,
roll
a melee attack
a
against
melee
his
attack
kinetic.
against his kinetic armor class plus 8 or whatever. Because combat maneuver 8 has its own AC.
Gotcha. So I'm rolling essentially my melee attack.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 2 because I'm grappling and I have bonus to grapple. So I get a plus 7, but I have to be... Okay. Plus 7... 17 plus 7 is pretty good. 24.
Holy crap! Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you hoist it off in silence. You're able to. Your blood streaks across the snow as you climb up, and I'm assuming just keep running. you guys hear in your head 3 minutes until activate or deactivation of suppression systems. Have fun. And just hear
I'm
another
throwing this-
howl as more of the creatures start to notice your group and peel off from some of the other groups. You toss this creature to the side, Bosco, and the 4 of you start booking it. Can I have all of you go ahead and give me a reflex save?
Oh no, I'm bad at those.
I'm built for this. I ain't built for this. Well,
Not quite.
I can add my +2 to one of you guys if one of you thinks it'll help.
Yeah. As you guys are running down the slope, you hit like a patch of loose snow that causes your footing to start to slip. That's what the reflex save is for.
Gotcha.
I got a 17. Am I surfing on snow and ice?
You're
I'll
good.
give it to Bosco. Bosco, add 2 to yours. I got
Actually,
It's a
if he's
6.
carrying you, you don't have to make this save, Gizmo.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so glad he's carrying me.
That being said, I rolled a goddamn 6 with that +2, so
Oh.
You
Gizmo's just like,
two,
"What now?"
I'm the
Ava
tank,
1
I'm not the
and
monk.
Silas, you guys are running down the slope. You slide a little bit, but catch yourselves as you bolt across. Bosco, as you hit the snow, like it throws your larger weight like off balance, and you
Yeah.
tumble forward. Gizmo, you are flown from his shoulders. You guys start to barrel roll down the slope. Can I have either make a acrobatics or athletics check to stop yourselves?
Before
I'll
we
try
move
for
on,
the
I actually
athletics.
never said what I rolled.
Oh, what'd you roll?
Oh,
I rolled a 13.
No, you're good.
okay.
Okay.
Athletics, you say?
Athletics to like either essentially grab the snow and just stop yourself. Like,
A
with,
dirty
like,
20, you say?
All right.
I love it.
I got a
God.
18.
Okay. I'm assuming acrobatics for you.
Oh no, that's a 20 then.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you at the barrel roll, you're able to kind of bring yourself up back into a run as another creature leaps at you. A smaller one, you kind of like dodge in between the prongs of its antlers, as it tries to snap at you. And then Bosco, you're able to grab yourself, hoist yourself up after stopping your momentum. Kind of with your shoulder, just throw one that the one that he just leaped through off to the side. You guys start to see another group also running towards. They wave at you. It's a little goblin. He has like this makeshift like shed that he or like ice skates that he has on his feet. As he's going, he's like, "Hey, you see the building?" As he's pointing to it, another creature just leaps through the 4 of you and tackles it into the snow.
Less competition.
Honestly, yeah. I'm just like, did you get up or are you still down from
Everyone's up
tumble?
and moving right now.
Yeah,
I
we're
just
all up and
thought
moving
that
now.
back.
Silas
Okay.
looks terrified at this point. Like he's used to being in a lab, and so this
Silas,
is like
you can give me a life science or survival check to identify these creatures, actually.
Ooh.
you said life science.
Anybody
or...
can give me a survival check to identify them, or a life science if you are trained in life science.
I
And
will do a
that's
life
in life
science roll.
But just while we're making checks, can I make a bit of a weird check?
Yeah, what do you want?
Can I make a physical science check? I'm trying to gauge. This is a building you said we saw in the flare
That you're running towards, yes.
that we're running towards.
It seems to be
I'm
like a
trying to get an
2-story
idea-
like concrete structure, maybe.
Okay, I'm just trying to kind of from vibrations and what little I can see, try and get an idea of terrain under the snow. Like, are we on ice?
You
or are we
guys
on
are
stone?
on a rocky mountain slope that is covered in ice and snow.
Okay.
22.
22. Okay.
I got a 15.
15.
Can I do life science? Because I'm trained in that as well. Give me just a second.
Yes, go ahead.
I can do math. It's been a long day. I can do math. 21.
Good day, I can't do
All
that.
right.
21.
You 3 recognize these creatures as Arabucks. They are not native to any planet near where the prison world was. The ones that you've seen so far are about deer-sized. Adults are about the size of a adult moose. However,
Yeah,
those ones tend to be the leaders of packs, and they tend to be few and far between. Yeah, they are voracious predators that track through, snow and icy environments.
Silas is like like, oh, I just want to get there.
Stop
I will
screaming.
put
Poor
a
man.
picture of them in the chat there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
They have like the body of a snow leopard, 4
Whoa.
eyes, and large antlers.
Okay,
Oh, that is
I
upsetting.
haven't looked at the chat yet tonight. I saw the thing, but I also just saw the GIF above it.
Oh,
Goodness gracious.
mhm.
Okay.
And
I'm kind of okay.
as the two that got a 20 or above, as you are like piecing together what these creatures are, you remember that some of the older ones are able to reverberate sound waves within their antlers to create a sonic blast that they use to debilitate their prey.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead. Everyone give me a fortitude save. You two that got above a 20 can make that at advantage.
Holy
my
shit!
God.
I might actually succeed.
Gang, this is gonna be so bad. This is one of the things I don't get a bonus to because of my fur.
Do we get? What do we get?
Oh, I
Is it-
actually have to. No, never mind. 1 sec. I actually have to hit you first on this.
Oh, thank.
Oh,
Oh, well. I was like relieved, and then I looked at my AC, and I was like, ah.
is it an energy attack or is this?
It is against your energy, actually.
God damn it!
Yay!
At least I got a little bit.
Gotta make sure I'm using the. Okay, there we go. Has a +8.
What? Say that again.
That's good.
Okay, so it got a 16. Who has an EAC of 16 or higher?
Oh, higher. No.
Sorry. All right, so it does hit all of you. There you go. Because it's like a shockwave blast for the one that's chasing you. Snow whips past you, and as it knocks you off your feet, you guys are staggered by this creature. You can either move or take an. Oh, so now I need to know your fortitude checks. My bad. Yes.
Oh,
Question: do we get
whatever.
bonuses for hitting a nat 20? I just don't know.
I don't think so.
On skill checks.
Not on this.
27
Not on this.
then.
Okay, 27.
18.
18, good.
18.
18, good.
5.
Okay.
Oh.
You are staggered, so that means you can either do an action or a move action. Not both. But as you guys are running, yes.
May I pick him up?
Yes, you may. Okay.
Grab him, put him back on my shoulder.
As you see that he's staggered, you rush by and you pick him up. As you do, another one comes out of the snow and bites in right where he used to be, the snow exploding upwards.
You owe me.
As you get to, or getting closer to the structure, you see that, yes, it's kind of just like a big concrete compound, 2 floors. In modern times, it looks honestly kind of like just a 2-story like parking garage, but like fully enclosed, so it is a full building. You can see that there seems to be a ladder up the side of the building that can get to the roof. There's also a main front doorway that you could run into that is like kind of like propped open, like it's kind of on its hint, like it's open slightly, big metal doors, but they don't seem, I don't know if you could close them or not.
Sorry, so you said a propped open door, and the other way was what?
A ladder to get to the second floor's roof.
Does it look like there's been footprints going into the door already, or is it just the doors open?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
I would also like to make
I'm
that
not built for
perception
that.
check.
Yeah, go ahead.
That was the same thing.
What do my robot eyes see?
Not for me.
13.
Oh, I guess that's not horrible. I got a 15.
Okay. Okay, so, and what did you get? Avo?
13. Sorry. I was like, which
Gotcha.
dice did I just roll? Okay.
Now, the blizzard is very obscuring to your eyesight. However, Bosco, you do notice that there seems to have been many footprints that have maybe gotten here before you guys. Several pairs are running towards that front door. Where it does seem that at least 2 pairs went towards the ladder as well. So people have already made it into this building.
How high up is the second floor?
I mean, it's 2 stories.
What are the jump rules in this game?
Yeah, I don't think you can jump that high right now. I don't know.
I'm a large creature and
you
have
are a
boost
large
to
creature.
jump.
You are a large creature, actually.
I'm built for this, bitches.
And I am small.
I really
Just so
hope you
everyone
don't slip
knows.
on ice, please.
I do.
Okay, so... mhm.
What is it? Oh. I'm sorry, I'm making you figure out all the rules all at once.
No, that's a good thing. As part of a move action, you can use athletics to horizontally or vertically jump a distance no greater than your remaining amount of movement. If you take a 10-foot running start just prior to it, the DC is equal to the number of feet you are attempting to jump horizontally, or 4 times the number of feet you are attempting to jump vertically. So, large creature, you stand, I think, at about 10 feet tall, right? Like 10 to 12 feet tall.
I'm trying
So
to get
your
up
reach is probably close to like 15, 16 feet.
Yeah, I have extra reach, so I could probably make that with an athletics check.
Right. Okay. So to actually grab like the actual edge of that roof,
Yeah.
that would mean you would need to jump up probably 6 feet, probably in the air.
That's it. I mean, but
That's it. Just a 6-foot vert.
Yeah.
to be fair with me, it's because you said it's up a number of feet equal to
It's
the amount
4
of speed
times
I
the
have.
number of feet you are attempting to jump vertically.
Okay, so 4 times the amount of feet I'm trying to jump vertically would be 24, so I only need a 24-foot run-up?
Only.
That would be like
I
the
could-
DC for your athletics check.
Oh, so it'd be... Sorry, so 24? I can
Mhm.
hit that.
Yeah.
I have a plus 11 to the athletics.
I mean, there is also a ladder.
Nah, jump on top of the building. Scare the fuck out of them.
This would be like if your hands could grab the top of the building, not just instantly jump up to it. Because if
Yeah,
you're just
I'm
trying to
assuming.
land on it, then it would be a DC 80.
Jesus Christ. Nah, I think I could hit a 24.
Okay, as you're doing, yeah, go ahead.
25.
You make it.
I grab onto the edge with Gizmo.
They're just
Gotcha.
like, whoa, whoa!
I don't warn Gizmo of anything.
You grab up Gizmo. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics to like hang on to him. He's leaping 6 feet into the air. There's a blizzard going. And as you're doing that, Silas, what are you doing? Like, what direction are you trying to go here?
I'm just kind of petrified because like
Mhm.
I'm literally just kind of like at this point cowering.
Just in the middle, like you've stopped moving?
He looks a little bit like he's stopped moving for like a second, and then he kind of starts looking around, like essentially like it's gonna be he's like looking in the cracks or corners, and it just kind of looks like he's looking for nothing, but he's looking for anything that he can use to essentially. Like,
So you remember, you are still outside. You have not made it to the building yet. You know the 2 entrances, and that's what I'm asking you. Have you?
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
he's just gonna run towards the closest entrance.
Gotcha. So you run straight into that front door.
Yeah, 100%.
Avo 1, what are you doing?
I just watched that one run off, and the other one jumped up with the third one. Fuck.
Which one?
I'm
do you
going for the
feel
ladder.
safe?
You go for the ladder. Okay, as you start climbing the ladder, I want you to give me an acrobatics check to like it's kind of like slippery, it's iced over, to climb up it fast enough. What did you get there, Gizmo?
It's cold.
I got a 16.
Oh, right, you're able to hang on. With your strength, you're able to pull yourself to the roof, Bosco. As you do, you kind of look, and Gizmo's nowhere to be found until like he falls off your backside as he was like trying to climb back up your back when you pulled up.
You alive?
And
Yeah, man, you
as
could
that
have
happens,
given a little warning.
I thought the run-up was the
Avo,
warning.
what'd you get?
I got a 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah.
One of the creatures leaps up as you're about halfway up the ladder and grabs you by the ankle in its mouth and is trying to pull you back down. As you two are like, greeting each other on the roof, you hear a shout lost in the snow over the side. And as you look over, you see the android that was running with you holding on by one hand as one of the Arabucks is trying to pull it off of the ladder.
I'll go ahead and start reaching down. Are we helping this one?
Yeah, we're helping it. Where'd the other guy go? Ah, crap.
And
I'll
Gannon,
try and grab
you
it.
said I could have one thing with me, right?
Yes, you did. Yeah, you smuggled in one thing in your cheek pouch.
Yeah, just kind of go like, yeah, and I spit out my fucking gun. Because my gun
You did it!
is it's
Oh,
not
my-
even one bulk.
Yeah,
I just got a little piece of shit skip shot pistol. I'm gonna be like, all right, man. Hopefully I don't shoot you. I'm gonna just aim down and shoot at the
Go
thing.
ahead and give me an attack roll. Or you could
All right.
also do like a harrying fire or something
Oh,
too.
right.
To like,
Oh,
What? I'll probably do harrying fire because
Yeah.
I am more likely to do that than actually hit it. So let's see. That is a.
Who's on me? Who's on me? Who's on me?
I had this, I had 2 to this. That's gonna be a 15, which
All right.
is the DC, I think.
you shoot off some shots, only take like one bullet out because that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
But as you shoot and try to like it ricochets off like the metal rungs around off the stone concrete wall into the snow. The creature lets go as Bosco reaches down and grabs the android by the arm. You take a few more shots as it runs off into the snow and disappears. But then the three of you are up on the roof. As you're kind of panting, exhaling from that, we cut to Silas. You run into the front door, and what you see is 3 insectoid, like quadrupedal creatures. They kind of like a centaur, but like a bug person almost. They're only medium sized, as well as 2 drow. They're all like panting, catching their breath. But then you hear those like baying howls coming from outside, as well as the sound of paws and hooves coming up the stonework behind you. This door is opened like inwards towards you. And one of the drow, as he sees you, and you're kind of like in this panic. Well, I'll be damned. Close the goddamn door. They're coming. Like the 2 drow run at you, run past you. They slam into the door as one of the Arabuck's heads wedges itself in. What do you do, Silas? You see these 2. They're trying to shove the door and get the creature out. They're go ahead and give me a quick engineering or computers check, or just perception check.
Engineering, computers, or perception.
Yeah.
I'll do engineering.
Okay.
9.
9. You can tell that this is like a technological door. Like this door has like mag locks. It's like heavy duty. It seems to be built to withstand artillery blasts. But it's open, and you don't see how to make it stay shut at the moment. So what do you do? As the 2 are like shoving it, like trying to shove the door closed. You see them. You see the Formians, which are the insect people. They're like scavenging, trying to find something. One of them finds a rock. One of them finds like a big piece of like metal that's fallen off of something. One of them looks like they have like a bedpan in their hands that they've had that's all rusted and like old. You also see some stairs that lead up and down off to the side.
I'm going to quick like pop over the one that's holding the rock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grab the rock from him, like come back to the door, and like you said, its head is wedged in. I'm just gonna try and over the head of the thing with a rock.
Go ahead and give me a melee attack.
And that is just
It's going to
Not
be
great.
your strength plus base attack bonus if you got one.
Holy shit, that was lucky. 19.
19. You hit it over the head with the rock. It gets right into its quad eyes. It shouts, it twists its head, it slips out, and it allows the drow to shut it close, like slam this big metal door closed. But then you feel a as it slams back in, and it wedges open a little bit more. The drow just throw their bodies back into it as they're kind of like fighting with the door and the Arbaluk on the other side to keep it closed. As you've done that, what next? The Formians, they're getting ready to like defend themselves. Go ahead and give me another perception check as you look around the room again.
Perception 16.
All right. You notice, I'm rolling for the drow too to keep the door shut off to the side, by the way. You notice next to the door, you barely notice it because it's crusted in ice and snow. There is a computer access panel that seems to be the door control. And it looks like it still has some power left in it.
I'm gonna go over to it and see if I can like basically touch it and get it to activate.
Go ahead and give me a computers check.
Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Oh yeah, that wasn't great. 9.
9. It sparks a little bit. The power gives out a little bit. It flickers back on. The Arbaluk slams into the door again. This time its snout gets wedged in a little bit, and you can feel the heat of its breath like wash over like through where it's wedged in, directed at you. You look over and you can see its 4 eyes staring at you before the door slams shut. The 2 drow said, "Fucking lock the door!" They throw their weight against it once more.
That was
you said
rude.
it has some
Don't do
power.
that.
You said it does have a lethal little power to try
It
and
does
lock
have power. Yes, it does.
I'm going to go to lock it while also being like, Icarus, if you are useful at all, help me lock this damn door.
Hello, I am Icarus. Thank you for asking for assistance. Unfortunately, this terminal is not part of my system. This is a structure that was left behind before this dome was built from whatever previous occupants inhabited this valley. Thank you. As your go, what'd you get on the second computer's check?
The second one I haven't done yet.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it then.
14.
14. However, I do believe there is a terminal within my systems above you. Please direct yourself towards that location, and I will be of more assistance. Good luck. And as you do, like the whining of Icarus in your ear, you do hit apparently the right button as the drow slams the door shut once again. Hear a and the doors lock shut. You can hear the as the creatures are throwing themselves at it. The 2 drow are like hands on their knees. Oh, good work. I guess.
Yeah, I've already like they're starting to say good job, and I'm already started going up the stairs.
As you guys are catching your breath up there, you see Silas with blood, kind of now like soaking like part of his armor and clothing like over his left shoulder where he was bitten. He comes up, he looks ragged, his fingertips have a little bit of like frost and like coldness to him. And then you hear all in your heads again. The voice of Icarus. Congratulations on surviving your drop. The 5-minute time limit has expired. Your suppression systems have been deactivated.
As soon as I hear that, can I do gear array?
Yes, you can. As you do
You
that,
guys-
yeah.
You guys watch as a swarm of nanites forms around me and then goes to my hands, forms into handles, and then a mining drill starts revving it up. Power it.
Bosco's in business. We love to see it. Oh, hey, you're back. Where'd you go?
5 unfriendlies downstairs. 5 unfriendlies.
Okay.
That one
How do I know
know-
you're friendly? You ditched us.
That one
I
ran through.
Go
the-
towards the top of the stairs. I'm ready for whoever needs to die.
Let's relax. Let's relax, man. We gotta be cool. We gotta be cautious. We gotta be smart. First of all, hello. My name is Gizmo. This is Bosco. What are
Hi.
your names?
What?
Don't be shy.
I was about to say,
What the fuck do you mean? What's our name?
who names their children? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a really weird name. I gotta be honest. I mean, you humans are always kind of weird, but you know, I guess you do you.
I'm going to as I'm sitting here getting ready to talk, summon my micro lab, so I can start pulling out a little bit of bandaging to bandage up where I've been bitten. Just the
Okay,
name is Silas.
Silas.
Avo 1.
Ava 1.
Whoa, hold
got-
on, my cats are fighting. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no worries. Oh man. Guys, we survived the opening cutscene.
Hell, congrats! You
We all
survived
made our
it.
quick time events.
You were in
I hope
Helgen,
you
no?
enjoyed the opening cutscene.
You're in Helgen.
Uh,
You were trying to cross the border, right?
yeah, so I'll just
Right
be like,
into that Imperial
Ava
ambush.
1. So what, you got like a bunch of siblings coming after you or something, or what's the deal there?
Joey missed the conversation. So what were we talking about? Sorry.
Oh, I'm just
We
saying
didn't
your name
carry
is
it on
Ava
yet.
1.
Both of you said something at the same time. What'd you say?
I was just saying, so your name's Ava 1? So like, what, is there a bunch of more of you coming around, or what's the...
Not that I know of. I would
Okay,
hope not.
well, now that we're acquainted, it sounds like there's a bunch of, you said unfriendlies. Unfriendlies in what way? Do we gotta waste them? I have a gun now.
How did you get that in?
I had it in my mouth. They never check the cheeks. I like shove it in my mouth alarmingly quickly. It's a
Before you
swift
even do
action
that,
to do that.
I'm like doing the look around like the backside. Just my apology.
No, not those cheeks. Although spacious as they might be in my case, they're not nearly enough.
Because I'm trying to rack my brain around if I would ever interact with another. Because what races? Because
Rat
I'm a
person?
Yosoki. I'm a little rat man.
yeah, like I don't know if I've.
Man, skip it.
They're pretty common.
Okay,
It's a pretty multicultural galaxy.
okay. I'm trying to. Okay, huh? Fascinating.
All right, so I guess do we looking around like what is
Like,
our
what is in
current
here?
situation?
You are on the roof of this concrete, like 2-floor bunker. And as you're looking around,
Right.
you can see on the other side of the stairwell, now that you've been able to kind of gather yourselves, there's a dim red flashing light kind of coming around the edges of the outcropping that makes the casing for the stairwell.
Hmm.
As you go around it, there is a drop pod on there that has like foot lockers in it.
Baby.
As
I'm
you
gonna
do,
go take a look see.
Is
you're
it just
I-
one or is it multiple?
multiple. As you open the drop pod, you guys get your starting gear.
Yay!
Oh,
I pull out
baby.
my personal speaker. I attach it to my shoulder. I pull out my comm unit. I put it in, and I'm gonna look over at Gizmo. I might have snuck something else in.
Oh,
And
you
I'll pull out a zip drive with our mixtape on it.
yeah. You guys watch as I pull out like 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of tools. All right, gotta get these ready. Okay.
You start hearing voices coming from the stairwell itself, and there are other footlockers in here, not just the ones that had your names on them. Because remember, Silas said there's other people in this building.
I'm standing at the top of the because this is on the roof, right?
Yes, it is.
I'm standing at the top of the stairs and waiting, and I'm going to ask Icarus, Question: if we rob other people's footlockers, do we get in trouble?
As Iker responds, there is no robbing. There is no theft. All we ask is that things here are returned upon evacuation of the Crucible. Remember, it is those that survive the year that reach atonement. Thank you, and have a great day.
I look over to Gizmo. Start yanking!
I like it. You didn't even ask. I was already opening the ones next to him that didn't have any of our names on them.
I'm looking for
Bravo
any
fly.
I'm focusing on a grenade.
Poison,
if I can
poisons,
find
poisons,
one.
poisons, as many poisons as I can get.
Find something fun for me, Gizmo.
You got it.
So you're watching the stairs, right, Bosco?
Yeah, I'm at the top. I'm
and the
big
other
motherfucker at the
three
top.
are going through other lockers gathering supplies.
Yeah.
All right.
We're the baddies.
Yeah.
And as we're digging through, I'm gonna say I'm looking for poisons. Whatever you guys find it fast, and we're tossing the rest off the edge.
I was looking for a grenade to just chuck down the stairs.
I think the stairs are already.
Okay. So yeah. There is not a lot in some of these footlockers. However, what you do find, two of them have identical kind of kits. They each have a standard tack lash, which is like a stun baton, right?
Ooh.
Okay.
Steal those.
A laser rifle, like big low-level laser rifle, the azimuth laser rifle. And they each also contained 2 shock grenade Mark 1s.
Ooh, look for any batteries. I need a charge.
Mm-hmm. They each also have 4 batteries.
I'm gonna take like
We're
3 of them,
in
and I'm gonna take
business.
1 for you.
Batteries.
Let's see.
Wait, does anybody else use batteries? Because I know you do, but did
A
I could use a couple
lot of
batteries.
them do. Batteries are a pretty common use because a lot of like the energy weapons in the game.
I do also recharge my batteries, and I can do that for all of us. So you should hand me some batteries.
Well, I mean, I'm already like splitting up that stuff pretty quick because I only have one thing that needs a battery for right now.
But
What type of
don't worry
grenade did
about
you
that
say
right
they
now
were?
because remember,
They
people
were
are coming.
shock grenades.
Yeah.
Coming up the stairs,
Yeah,
you
okay.
see 5 individuals, Bosco, as the others are going through the footlockers. 3 insectoid sect humanoids known as Formians, smaller individuals. They are like in between the size of a human and a goblin. They have about 4 legs. I'll post a picture of them in the chat.
I'm going to stand at the top of the stairs, and I'm going to try and intimidate them. And I'm going to look down and just say, do you know what it feels like to be on this end of an adamantine mining drill?
And 2 drow with them, and they're kind of just talking like almost near casually until you say that, and they notice you at the top. As your drill kind of spins up as you say that, go ahead and give me that intimidate check.
That's a natural 20. Okay.
They all kind of stop. The 2 drow in the front like kind of raise their hand, you know, kind of like a surrender, like, yo, let's calm down kind of pose. And one of them says, hey, we're all locked in here right now, right? Those whatever out there, they're still around, okay? And we know, like, the supplies are up here. Like, we'll back down. Just, come on. Give us our stuff. We were told the supply drop will have our stuff on them. And then we can all kind of take our own little, you know, places around. Nothing bad has to happen. Just
I'm going
because
to
we're all in
take
here.
one step down the stairs.
You take 1 step down the stairs, and they all take two down the stairs to put some more distance.
I've already started tossing the leftover gear off the ledge.
It's just go fetch.
The other thing that you find in those are, and the 3 like ones for the Formians, like, you know, I don't have the names for them right now. Is
One
just flare guns with like
By
some
the way-
flares.
Okay. By the way, I am sorry, but can I get some of those things again? I really should have been keeping track.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't worry. I'll
Um,
go over them again in a second once the
If you have
scene
them in a
kinda-
pile, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there was laser rifles, 2
2 laser
shotguns,
rifles. Yeah,
stun
don't worry about
guns.
it right now.
Yeah,
let's
I
let's
don't wanna worry
continue
about
on
it.
narrative.
I just want to make sure I
Yeah.
have a battery at least to rev
Mhm.
up my drill.
There were
Yes.
several, so yeah, you've definitely got
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Do you want to walk over to you right now, or
No, it's good right now.
one of the Formians like pushes past both of them. The little chittering voice. We can't survive without turkey. Please, just give us a fighting chance. As he comes up to you and like he tries to like grab you by the shoulders, like pleading. What do you do?
He got too close, man.
Okay, give me attack roll with your drill.
So it's plus my 5. Okay. 17 to hit.
That definitely hits.
I need another tab now. So I get to roll 2d4 piercing. 7 points of damage.
Okay, as you do, he raises up like one of his arms, like put on your shoulder, like pleading. You raise your drill as it spins towards that arm, like his right arm, and it gets caught in like the spinning bit of the drill, and you rip his arm off of his body. It stumbles and he slides backwards down and crashes into the others who kind of catch him. The other Formians are like, and they rush down. The Drow's like, okay, we're fucking going, man. Okay.
When they all
Maybe.
collide at the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
can I be like, okay, here's your stuff, and just chuck a grenade down there?
Yes. Okay. I forget how grenades work. I think
Grenades
they
are
all,
weird. You have to, like,
I think they
throw
have to make
for
a.
accuracy.
I'm not going to make you roll for the attack roll on it because like it's in that stairwell.
Gotcha.
But they all then need to make a reflex save, I believe.
You wanna look
Explode.
it up?
Yeah, DC 10.
Ooh.
But they are all kind of like. Roll a D8 for me. For the
You
shot
got it.
grenade.
That is a 5.
All right. Okay. The shot grenade explodes, covering the area, shocking all of them. It outright kills the one who has his arm removed. The other ones are not killed, but they do like run away. Like they flee out. They're going back down the stairs. Yeah, there you go.
I
Um,
walk away for like a minute and a half to find something, and I hear come back. It outright kills the one who had his arm removed.
yeah, the one
Yeah.
Not
running.
Grenades.
I look over to Gizmo. Are we gonna finish this, or are we just gonna let them?
Okay, so
Mm.
as they flee, or yeah, do you pursue them? Do you like try to finish these guys off?
I'm asking. I have a.
Captain.
How long are the stairs? That is
I
a
was gonna say,
question.
yeah, how far
I
away are
mean,
they?
like these stairs, like they start at the first floor, so that's like 20-ish, 30-ish, 20 to
Okay.
25
I
feet
don't know
of
how
the flights
big
of stairs.
the
Right.
building
Think
is.
of like
so
think of that like square, like rectangular curling
Yeah.
staircase they would have like in dorms or
I-
hospitals, things like that.
Or like parking
I
garages.
only
where
ask
it's
because
just
I
Yeah.
do have a
landing,
long reach, so I wanted to make
Yeah.
sure.
Mhm.
But
I would have to go down the stairs a little bit. Can I?
until
What?
deactivated by on the computer.
What?
What?
The door. So the door on that I came in, does that stay locked until it's deactivated on that
Yeah.
computer pad?
Mhm. But you were able to like get the controls working again, essentially. So at this point, no one needs to do a computer check to open or close that door.
But because you guys are talking about finishing them, I'm gonna go down the stairs because my thing has a range of 25 feet. Because I want to.
Yeah, I think we're going out. We don't want these guys sneaking up behind us. I think we're finishing this.
Well,
I
especially if
died.
you're one of them.
All right.
So I'm going down the stairs. I'm got my hand on my chest and it's starting to glow. I'm gonna try to cast something at him.
Okay, what are you casting?
It's gonna be just energy ray because it only hits one of them, unfortunately. Because the other
Mhm.
one is it? Well, The other one's a cone, but it's 15 feet. I'll have to get closer. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do overheat. I set to get 15 feet, so I'm gonna run down the stairs.
Oh yeah,
try to get within-
you're within range when like this kind of reverse chase scene begins.
Nice. So it is gonna be a reflex save from them, and it'll be the second level spell.
Are you
plus
targeting one of the drow or one of the Formians that are alive still?
Because I'm trying to remember, because there's one of them died already, and then they both took
There's
damage
2
from
bug
the
people
grenade.
and 2 drow. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm just gonna go for the bug. The bug.
Okay. One
It's
of the
gonna be a
bugs.
save 16 for the spell save. Reflex.
All right, they fail. So
All
go ahead and
right.
roll.
As you see me just book it down the stairs again, hand on chest. There's a bit of a glowing in the center there. And then all the heat in the area starts to kind of focus in, and I put my hand out as fire just shoots out, and it's 2d8.
Wait, that has a blast, doesn't it? I think that can hit everybody.
It says cone-shaped burst.
Yeah, so that never mind. That hits everybody.
Ha!
Oh, look at
It's
this
burning.
guy.
It's burning
I look-
hands. It's burning hands.
Yeah. But it's just like it's already kind of cold in here, but now it's a little extra cold. Sorry.
Hey, I got protective
Oh
fur.
my god.
I rolled like doo-doo though. It was 3. Wait.
That might be enough with a shock grenade on top.
You only roll 3 damage?
Well, it's 2d8, and I rolled a 2 and a 1.
That sucks.
Oof.
That's not nearly enough.
Damn.
Yeah.
Them's the
I was trying to
bricks
be cool, but
sometimes.
they're a little toasty, and we're all a little cold.
Yeah.
I mean, you did
Oh.
still hit.
Yeah,
everything
you do
did
that.
3. So
Boom. Silas, do you do any attack as they are starting to run away before they get out of the stairs and then you have to like go find them and chase them down?
Sorry.
You're muted, dude.
you're muted.
Ah, jeez, dude.
I am. I'm gonna take a running jump
Mm-hmm.
and punch one with my glove needler.
Gotcha.
There's
You
no
kind of like
poison
run. What was that? Sorry.
There's no poison currently in it, so it's
Gotcha.
basically like a mini,
Mhm.
little tiny pistol in my hand.
Gotcha. And are you attacking one of the drow or one of the insectoids?
I'm going to attack whichever of the drow looked a little more tired when after fighting, like trying to push back the
one that
thing out.
told you like about fucking time. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
getting punched in the back of the head if possible.
Okay.
Let's-
Go ahead and roll your attack roll.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. That is a total of 18.
That'll definitely hit that drow. Roll damage as after Avo 1 like launches their heat blast down the staircase, you kind of like leap over them and just tackle one into like the corner piece of the stairwell. You both like slam into the wall and you just like punch him with the needle glove.
2 damage.
You guys.
It's only a D4 of damage.
Oh,
Remember,
I
and you probably don't have a positive strength, do you?
I do. No, it's 0.
While
There
this
you go. There you
happens,
go.
while these two go into action, I look over at Gizmo. I think we picked the right allies.
Hey, you know what? What can you say?
All right.
Let's see.
With that, the one that you have tackled down, you guys are also both prone just due to like the environmental conditions in which this attack happened and the sequence of events. He's going to try and like kind of elbow you in the face to try to be able to get up and off. So let's see. Oh my gosh, but that does not work. He rolled a 2+ his whatever. He's unarmed. So you guys are kind of wrestling on the ground. The other 3 get out of the stairwell and they're kind of fleeing into the second floor. Like you guys are on the roof. There's floor 2. There's the ground floor. And this leads back to well, we've kind of caused our own initiative count in like series of actions. So, Gavin, what does Bosco do?
Oh, he's chasing him down. It's Jason
Mhm.
Voorhees in a fucking
Yeah.
cabin.
So as you are the first one to enter the second floor, they have kind of like disappeared. Go ahead and give me a perception check or a sense motive check to in order to try to find one of them.
We'll do perception.
Okay.
19 plus 5.
Oh my god,
24.
yeah. You find
Digital
one of the
war, like
Formians. They're hiding in what appears to be a like, you know, like the rooms with like the bunk beds for like doctors and nurses and stuff. It kind of looks like one of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a break room. They're hiding like behind one of the bunk beds. They try and shove you. Rolled really high though, so it doesn't matter. They try to shove one of the bunk beds over onto you, and you just kind of like swing your drill and like knock it off to the side. Go ahead and give me an attack roll if you would like.
Absolutely. Where? Oh, fine. The digital roller likes me too much today. That's a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you just kind of
I'm done rolling for the rest of the session.
You sweep out one of their legs, causing them to like kind of fall down on to their backside, and you just take your drill and go, right into them. Yep. And remember, guys, when you do take shots or things that have a consumption, make sure you're keeping track of those. So at the end of the session or whenever that you do, because we are going to be tracking ammo this game to a degree, right?
Yep.
Okay. Certain narrative scenes, I might be like, yeah, you can do this, but it's not going to cost ammo just because it's like a quick time event or something. But yeah.
Okay. Question on this: Is he dead?
Yeah. He did not have
I could minimal roll, but
What's your minimal roll though?
what does it do for when I crit?
I don't remember, but you do get your critical effect.
Oh, you know what it is? It's 2d4 plus my strength, and another 2d4 plus my strength in this system. They're dead. They're very dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You do that. That leads us to you, Gizmo. You see Bosco kind of stride in. You kind of follow him. You're looking around. You hear like the drill going through flesh off to another room.
He loves drilling, Looking around, can I see any of these other guys?
Give me a perception or sense motive check to stalk them down through. This is your move action in order to try and find one.
I will do sense motive.
Okay.
Because I have expertise in that, so I get to add a d6 if I want, which I do. 20.
All right. You're walking down. You have like your gun ready. You're kind of walking down one of the hallways of this building. It is a rather large building, just to let you know. I know I've kind of just tried it as a bunker, but it's a pretty big area. And you kind of like just get this feeling. There's like a door, like a medical door, like my head is kind of swinging back and forth. There's a little bit of light coming, like maybe like light from outside, little light breaking through the blizzard. And you can see just the hint of someone's shadow hiding behind the door. And so what you do is like you roll a rock down to like kind of mimic that you walk past. And one of the drow leaps out and he like swings where he thought you were walking with like a big old piece of metal that he's found. But then he's just like right in your line of sight.
Stupid idiot. I'm going to Can I try to do a feint?
Yeah, what does feint do again?
It's basically I make a bluff check where the DC is 10 plus the opponent's sense motive.
Okay.
Or 15 plus half the opponent's CR, I guess. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Which of
So
those is easiest.
We'll do the 15 plus half their CR, so it's a DC 15.
Okay. I am way better at bluffing than shooting. Yeah, that's a 23.
Okay.
So I basically like pump fake them like I'm about to shoot them, and now they are flat-footed, which means no reactions and -2 to their AC.
Okay. He like tries to like dodge out of the way and he kind of like is
He's like,
that all?
What do you do?
As that happens, Avo, you get into the scene as well. You see walking down the hall, down one of the hallways, the Yosoki, that named himself as Gizmo or gave his name as Gizmo, seems to be holding someone up. You can't see the person, so you walk around. There's like a drow that's like holding a piece of metal, like a metal bar in one hand, and he's kind of like, hunched down a little bit with his hands raised. And he just seems to be holding him there. What do you do?
Like he's got, so the door is kind of picture it. Door's holding you like in the way, and you're holding
Because
you're holding
I
up
think
somebody.
it's just you just see I have a gun on him, but I haven't shot.
Gotcha. Because I thought I don't know why I misinterpreted that as you grabbed him, and then it's
I'm also a small guy, so
okay. And then the drow's got what with the sheet of metal?
That's it. He has his hands up and he's holding a bar of metal. Like that was his improvised weapon.
yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Think of holding up someone that has a knife, but you have a gun. That's what the scene looks
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you do?
You've got the gun on the other guy. The drow's up and surrender, but we need to just get rid of him. So I'm just gonna just energy ray, or it sounds like an eldritch blast, but it's a D3 damage. Never mind. And I'm gonna pick electricity since he's holding a piece of metal too.
Shoot a bolt of electricity at the guy that the Yosoki has held up. So yeah, go ahead. He has a -2 to his armor classes.
And it doesn't have a save, and it's just if he has a resistance to electricity for an.
So you go ahead and roll your attack roll.
Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Sorry, it's a D3 and I don't have one of those, so I don't know.
Six-sided dice.
Oh, you right.
There you go.
We're using math, son.
2.
2 damage. What's your attack roll though? What'd you get to hit them?
Oh, my bad. I rolled like doo-doo again. Attack roll.
It'll be your ranged attack.
Yeah. It was a 7.
That will miss. He uses that moment. It's his turn now. He's going to run. He's going to hide. Okay. So
Okay.
you two have lost him again. Like he's off somewhere. You kind of know the direction he went, but yeah.
Damn.
Okay. There you go, Silas. You are onto the stage now. Yeah, you can hear Bosco dismembering a guy with a drill. The other two are chasing a drow. But there is another drow and another Formian still in hiding somewhere.
I thought I had tackled the one drow. Had he gone away?
Oh, that's right. You guys are actually wrestling on the thing. Yeah, you're wrestling him. Yeah, what do you do?
I'm gonna take out my syringe stick and not hit him with it yet, but get it try and put it right next to his neck and just say, "High dose radiation, I will fucking do it."
Say what again? Or you'll fucking do it?
High dose radiation, I'll fucking do it.
He's threatening him with radiation.
What the fuck does that? What does that even mean? What does that even mean, dude? We're literally not even. We didn't even want to fight.
Stop moving. Stop struggling, or I will inject you with a high dose of radiation.
Go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
What do you have radiation? Oh my god. Oh, it's from your stuff. Yeah, that makes sense.
Can I also point out, do you want me to do intimidation or what's the other one? Bluff. Because I definitely don't have high dose radiation in the syringe.
Oh, give me a bluff. Give me a bluff. Yeah, give me a bluff.
That's very good. Never let him know your next move.
9.
Let's see his sense motive. 7. He freezes. He just freezes. He's like, okay, man. Okay. We just wanted to leave as soon as the creatures are gone. You didn't.
I'm going to like kind of pull off of him, still
Mhm.
keeping the needle near him, point and like nod over towards the stairs to go up, walk
Up to the roof.
up to the
Okay.
roof.
Gotcha. So you guys you start walking him up to the roof. As we cycle back, you pull your drill out of the guy, out of the Forbian. You step back out into like the main hallway loop of this floor. You see your buddy Gizmo followed by the android going down the hall, and you can hear another set of footsteps down that way, a little bit more distant. You also can hear that correspondence that just occurred in the stairwell, and you hear them moving back up towards the roof, as well as the gale of the winds from the roof that's exposed to
So
that
just
blizzard.
so just from my knowledge,
Mhm.
they have one running down the hallway.
Yes.
He's walking one to the roof. I've killed one.
Mm-hmm.
There's one more.
There's one more.
I'm gonna look for him.
All right.
I have decided to be a horror movie villain today.
Go
also
ahead
did
and give
drill.
me another perception or sense motive check to try to track them down.
It's a pretty good roll. What is it with me and digital dice, Ganon?
I don't know.
It happened with D as well. Remember?
Yeah.
I just roll like stupid well online. 17. Plus
17. Plus something? Okay.
Plus 5.
Okay, gotcha. So above 20. Yeah. As you're walking around, you go the opposite way down another hallway. And it appears to be let me see. I have details of the rooms. Where are we at? There seems to be like an office building. Like it seems like as you look around, it seems to be like a doctor's office, and there is a large wardrobe in the back. And you notice that the door to the wardrobe is just slightly ajar.
I will do the most horror movie character thing I can, which is to like look around the room as if I'm not noticing, and then all at once just slam the drill through the door of the wardrobe.
Right. Yeah, it's the other Formian in there. As you do, you kill him. I'm not gonna have you roll. Like he's trapped. This is the coup de grace kind of attack.
Yeah, it is. Hold on. I have a proper gift for this, I swear.
Nice.
Sick. And yeah, as that happens, I do want you to go ahead and give me a perception check as you like investigate this room, though, as you notice that this, like, the other one looked kind of like a nurse's like bunk area. This one definitely has kind of like despite like the age of it, seems to be like a medical like office, like for a doctor.
My
or like a head
luck
of medicine.
has been
almost.
reset. That is a natural 1 for a total of 6.
Right. You look around. There's like a locked door or like a locked drawer in the desk. Your first instinct, drill.
Nah, it's not drill, but it is break.
As you do, though, you break the contents inside. As you like rip it, you accidentally like catch the drawer, and like there's an old like big revolver in it that just like the case you just destroy the revolver that was inside. The gunshot that was loaded into it still goes off, and just a loud reverberating sound throughout the entire place. Gizmo, you hear the shot of what sounds like a hand cannon going off a few dozen feet behind you. And you see the drow booking it down the hallway in front of you.
God damn it. I'm gonna have to try to shoot him. I'm just gonna take aim, then I'm gonna look over at you, Avo, and I'm just gonna say, "Get him!" Using my move action to use my get him thing, which basically will give you a bonus to hit. I think it's just a +1. But I'm gonna try to shoot him with my +1 to hit.
All right.
I believe in you.
Come on. That is a 12.
And Is this an energy gun or a physical gun?
Oh, this is a physical gun.
It hits like the door frame, like right next to him as he like runs through a door into like another, what seems to be kind of like a bunk area.
Yeah.
But as he is running in there, you also can take your turn there, Avo, if you want to try to take a shot at him too. Or something.
Yeah, I would probably switch over to. I have a plasma claw,
All right.
so I'm gonna just kind of blast him. I can use charges on that. So let's see here.
Yeah, you get +1 bonus to attack rolls.
Do I? Oh boy!
You sure do.
Pew pew. Oh man, on here. Oh well, +1. It's a 17.
17. That will hit him, actually.
Yeah.
Roll your damage.
We're not adding anything to this, are we?
No.
Not on
Ranged
pistols.
attacks do not get a stat bonus.
What?
On the damage, they do not.
That's gross. Anyway, it was a 1. Electric
one.
and fire.
You wing him with your plasma pistol, and he like howls in pain as he falls through this doorway. Now you can see its swing closes. He pulls his leg through, like because the plasma grazed right near his knee. Yes, sir.
Get it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Would a 13 have hit him?
No.
Okay. I just had to
I
ask
had a
because
17.
I also get my bonus, apparently.
Oh,
I
okay.
was just
Gotcha.
looking, so,
That's nice.
yeah.
Okay. Back up on the roof. Silas, you're walking this guy. You have like a syringe cattle prod looking thing at his back. He's walking. His hands are like behind his head. What are you doing?
I'm gonna
This
get
is
him to the edge where I know that underneath were those like deer things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get him to the edge and say, "You have two choices: either I inject you, or you jump and you take your chances out there. One of them will kill you; the other might. If I were you, I'd take the jump."
Go ahead and give me an intimidation check this time.
Wait, no, 11.
11. Okay. And give me one more. Give me one more second. Actually, I'm pulling something else up.
$100.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, I'll pull that up later then. He's going to call your bluff. He is going to try, but it's going to provoke an attack of opportunity by you first because you were prepared for this. So go ahead.
Am I able to use a combat maneuver in response?
And
Because
like
I
try to trip him or something.
I'm gonna use trip to try and like essentially like trip him off the wall.
Yeah, go ahead. That's a melee attack against that. Yeah.
I've never used combat maneuvers. I apologize. I need to see what I actually like what I have to hit.
It is his kinetic armor class plus like 8.
All right, we're gonna try it. I got the natural 20.
Oh my
Okay,
god. Yeah,
one
okay.
more.
So
Yay.
definitely
Doing wild shit
works.
today, apparently, man.
Holy!
Where
I warned him. I warned him.
You did warn him. And as he tries to turn, you just like take a step back and kick out like his foot, and he tumbles over the side. As you look over, there is a young Arab. A young Arabic down there. He falls like right in a pile of snow next to the building, and you can see the creature. Its 4 eyes like look up, and make eye contact with you. Roll me survival real quick.
Survival, or can I do life science?
Survival.
Okay, worth a shot.
Yep.
No. Survival, that is a total of 5.
5. Wow. Okay. Just to let you know, all like because I think you kind of wanted to do like a pet class thing, right? At some point,
Correct.
you want to start putting ranks into survival because that is animal handling in this game.
Gotcha.
And if you wanted to redo your skill ranks because you did not know that, I am fine with that, by the way, because that would make a difference in your character creation.
I do need life science for a lot of this still.
I knew that, but I did know that. Yeah, I did know that that's something you wanted to do. So I was like, oh, I should probably have let you know that. Yeah.
Yeah, I might.
Yep.
I do have one that I might. Yeah, because I'd probably get rid of my diplomacy.
Okay.
And put it into survival instead. Because
yeah,
yeah,
if you want to go ahead and do that, go ahead and do that. But yeah, it looks up to you. It snorts. It gets down into the face. The drow kind of raises hands. He's like, "Okay, dear cat thing, it's cool." And he tries to, as he's starting to back up into the wall and use the wall to embrace and pick himself up. It just bays into its mouth, and then as it turns its head, it just grabs him around his jaw with its own mouth, and then starts dragging him into the blizzard as he's kind of beaten on its head as he's pulled away. You lose sight of him as he gets to about 20 feet away from the building, but you hear more shouting and then just a crunch.
Yikes.
Okay. Yeah.
that's weird.
You two going down there. You are on both sides of the door of these big double doors, and you look inside. Yeah, it's a big, several dozen bunk beds in there and stuff. There's some blood trailing into the room and to the right as you kind of prop the door open, but you do not see the drow immediately inside.
Question: would I be coming up to them at this point?
Yes, but we're going to say that it'll be next round that you get there.
Cool.
All right. Gonna try to find this fucker.
Mm-hmm.
Is there
Pull out.
I'm trying to look over. Is there an equivalent of a help action? Because I'm not good for sensing motive and perception. If you are,
I'm real good. I'm real good. At
Yeah, go ahead. Both of you give me a sense motive or perception check.
but would I be? Is anything like a help action?
I'm not sure. So right now, just give me your own check.
25.
I'm not built for those. Crap. Apparently I'm built for this. I got a 16 to perception because sense motive will give me a -2 because I cannot perceive it.
Let's see what his stealth is. Well, 7 plus something.
Oh,
They have any skills? Perception, blah blah blah. Statistics. They got a 12. So yeah. As you're looking around, you're propping open wardrobes, looking under beds and stuff. Avo, you're kind of looking around, just kind of scoping out the room. And he kind of lunges at you with a piece of broken glass, but you're able to kind of grab him and toss him to the side. And now he's kind of there with the knife of broken glass in the middle of you guys, kind of reverse gripped. And you're on one side of him, you're on the other, your back's to the door, Avo. And it kind of makes this L shape in the center of the room in between all these bunk beds. Both of you can take an action if you want in whatever order.
I'm gonna pull out my knife.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll have better luck.
I was gonna
I'm just gonna try to kill him.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume looking was our move action to find him.
Right. Yeah, that was your move action.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just stab him with my knife.
And then I was gonna try to daze him. So it should be
Nat 20.
I was about
should have
to
been
say,
doing this from the start.
Never mind.
Right.
Never mind.
We're not the underdogs in this
as
one.
Avo and him are starting to square off, you kind of crouch up, climb up one of the bunk beds. And as you get right behind him, the bed kind of shifts under your not very much weight, but it's old a little bit. And he's like, and you jump onto his face and just stab him repeatedly into the neck until like you drop to the floor as his body goes limp.
It's similar. It's the knife version of the end scenes for Inglorious Bastards.
Oh God,
God, it's been so long since I've seen that movie.
it has.
Good reference. Though.
Yeah.
What?
We are the bad.
I don't know. That doesn't sound like one I've seen.
All right. So you guys,
We got it.
mhm. What do you do with the bodies though? Do you just leave them there? What's going on? So you guys are.
I am.
On them.
So those insect ones have like that weird, like I don't know what to call it other than like a pus sac on the back.
Yeah.
Like what the?
I don't know, really know what that is. Yeah.
I'm going to try and extract some of the liquid from that.
Go ahead and give me a life science check.
Now that I can do for you.
Mhm.
Pretty easily. Where the fuck's my dice?
Yeah, I was like, what is that?
17.
All right.
Just the fluid that makes them glow in the dark.
Yeah, you're able to get some vials of it.
Ugh.
Oh, okay. So that is apparently just like part of their carapace that they use for like storing liquid and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a camel's hump from what I'm seeing on a quick Google search.
Hey, good job. You're draining liquid. You're draining
Mhm.
water.
So to say, so it's just water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would
okay.
I what after the first one would I be able to tell that?
Yeah,
After
you're
the
able to
first
tell
one,
that. You're like, okay, maybe not worth it on this, but yeah.
I'm just gonna double check, like essentially make sure they don't have like
Mhm.
the ability to produce venom or some shit,
Nope, they do not.
then-
Yeah.
and then otherwise I'm just gonna kind of.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. So
Well,
to go over the loot, because we'll do that real quick, okay?
right.
Okay, so you found 3 flare guns and 30 flares. Okay?
Hold on a second. You said how many flare guns?
3 and then
3
30.
survival flare guns.
Flare guns.
Mhm.
30 flares.
Which those aren't very big. So a survival flare gun, we can find those in the book later, but yeah, essentially they are a 1d3 fire damage pistol with a critical 1d6 burn for a
Aha!
critical effect. So it's literally shooting someone in the face with a flare gun.
I like that.
Not a lot of initial damage, but man, it's going to burn for a while. It's going to hurt later. Yeah. Okay. That's literally all their gear. Like, this gear is like the stuff that you guys were captured with. Like, they're returning your belongings.
Okay.
What about the other stuff from upstairs? Just because.
I've got that written down if you need it too.
Yeah,
I know
Yes.
you-
Okay, so now I'm going to go through that was the Formians' footlockers, so now here's the Drow's footlockers.
Gotcha.
Okay, so their gear. Their armor, we're going to say, I mean, the only person here that could actually, two of you guys could wear their armor, but I'm going to say their armor's damaged. You're not going to be able to use their armor, sorry.
I hit it with an Anatomy 18 drill. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, dude.
Mine's in the woods somewhere, so
Yeah, and so 8 batteries, like 8 standard batteries, okay? I know one of them went to Gavin already.
I assume we'll split those evenly. Does
So
everybody use
everyone can
batteries?
get 2 standard batteries, the 20 charge batteries, they're all
I don't
charged.
use batteries at all. So
Okay.
I'll take your batteries.
So
I
I'm
yeah.
gonna split it soon. Well,
So how about you each get 3 batteries and then give 2 to Luke.
Okay.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. There were 4 shock grenade Mark 1s.
There is now 2
There's-
shock grenade Mark 1s.
No, there's now 3 because he's only used 1.
Oh, I think you said there were we started with
No, you started with 4, you're down to 3.
Gotcha.
I am assuming all of those are. I don't know who's proficient with grenades. I'm
I
assuming.
think I might.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like I don't need them. I just saw the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just get one, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Shot grenade 1. Yeah. And I might ask, since we are keeping track of this stuff, sometimes like before we do our next session, you'll go through on your own and like recalculate your bulk and stuff. I would appreciate that, you know.
Yep.
You got
And
it.
I can always help you with that. But yeah,
I'm
we'll
not
try
worried.
to do boom. 2 standard tack lashes. Those are going to be they're 1d4 stun batons essentially, like 1d4 shock or sonic damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Tack lashes. Maybe they're whips. Actually, I can't remember. They might be
I think
whips.
they're kind of like that.
Yeah, they're like a whip maybe because they're drow. Of course, it's a whip. You know,
Yeah.
they cannot escape the fantasy racism.
No, they really can't.
And then 2 Lazarus laser rifles. They are not loaded right now. Or azimuth, sorry. Azimuth laser rifles. These are like the tier 1 laser rifles. They do 1d8 fire damage. They have a critical 1d6 burn effect.
Yeah,
the
Those
other
are long
things.
arms.
And
correct?
those are long arms. Those are rifles. Yeah.
Can any of you
Those
use
are
long
long
arms?
Nope.
I don't think any of you guys can actually use rifles. Yeah.
I can, motherfucker. I picked them both up. Backpack.
You get
Let's
both
go.
rifles. Yeah, you're the only one that can use the rifles.
I might be able to later.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Gavin, remind me what your character looks like.
I am a giant upright arachnid thing. Where'd you post it?
Yeah, think of like a big beetle man, but standing on 2
Yeah.
legs.
Okay. Yeah, because you just homebrewed that one, right?
No, that one was a real one I found. I
It
was
was from a
choosing to do
different
that
group.
between that or uplifted bear, and this one out.
I'm gonna after watching you literally just pull both rifles and pack them into your pack. I'm just gonna kind of lean over and just.
There you go.
I know this might sound weird, but I may be able to take a small vial of your blood at some point.
Kind of looks like Hercules Kabuterimon.
He will look down
Like
and
that.
he will form a small cube in his hand and drop it into your palm. Careful.
What?
Don't my blood is nanites, so nano machines, son.
Yeah, he's been through a lot.
You can't
I'm
go
gonna.
more than 10 feet away with that, though. So
Huh. Interesting.
Why you want his blood, weird man who I just met?
At this point, I'm looking at the nanite cube and just kind of studying it for a minute without even hearing anything else.
Bosco, maybe keep an eye on this guy, you know? He seems a little...
yeah, I pulled the
unstable.
nanites back kind of quickly.
I'm like coated in blood right now, by the way, when I say that.
You just went absolutely feral on the
Yeah, this
ground.
guy seems a little unstable to me.
You're saying to the guy who just fucking Friday the 13th 2 people? Good lord.
By the way, Bosco, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Did I hear the distinct sound of a hand cannon going off?
No, you heard the distinct sound of something that sounded suspiciously like that, but wasn't that.
But wasn't that?
No.
So if I go to that room you went in, I'm not going to find the charred remains of a hand cannon.
No, you're gonna find the crippled remains of a hand cannon. I was too strong. I'm sorry.
Hey, it happens. It happens. You know, it's let's just try to be a little more cautious. We want to try to preserve our resources.
Hey, I didn't drill it this time.
That's okay. Hey, that's steps, improvements. Okay, so let's see. I eat food. Bosco eats food. Do you guys eat food? Is that something you worry about?
Yeah,
I'll let you know,
I
the
eat
drop
food.
pod has exactly enough food for one person for 4 days. So 4 rations essentially.
Each
Yeah.
footlocker does? Or...
No, the drop pod does.
So
It was
we have
designed to get you to start fighting right away.
Yeah.
Oh, I
with
see.
with the food. But you just
I'm
you
gonna-
did that before you even knew about that.
I'm still sitting there they're talking about food and I'm like, hey, those nanites, Are those a specialized like?
Oh my god!
As I pull out,
Shut up on
my like little micro lab, and I show you that I also have like a small thing of essentially sterilized nanites in it. I'm like, I wonder if they're compatible.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no. Mine
Hello,
are
everybody.
specialized
This is
for
your
my-
Icarus device. You all hear in the back of your head.
Jesus! Not
Sorry
again!
to
Not again! Not again!
interrupt, but it looks like you are in an environment where the temperature is rapidly dropping. Now, remember, if you are in the Arctic conditioned part of the biodome, temperatures drop to negative 200 degrees Fahrenheit overnight. Please find a place to stay indoors for the night. Good luck
Let's get
and have a
downstairs.
great day.
Yeah, I suppose we should
Yeah.
explore, and it's cold as shit.
But we are in.
I will go ahead and the drill will suddenly decorporeate, and then I will summon a duffel bag. All right, I got a tent for it.
You guys, obviously, you do have an indoor place. As you go down, how much do you like explore at this very moment? You guys are, even though it's only been maybe an hour since you've dropped, it has been an exhausting hour, and they did drop you close to nighttime, which you kind of expected because that first special that is broadcasted out is going to be like a highlight reel of everyone's like drop cam footage that they will play overnight, and then live streams will start tomorrow.
At this point, oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Gannon, I can. The difference between last time and this time is you have Red Dungeon Crawler cover.
Yeah, it
I was
definitely
about to say,
is.
it's
Yeah.
Dungeon Crawl, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Let's just like take a look around our like, I don't know, the surrounding area to make sure there's nothing weird that's gonna jump out at us, and then maybe we relax, try to stay cool for the rest of the night, or warm, I guess I should say.
I was gonna
I'm
say, and
gonna
also,
Go ahead.
I
I'll
was
go
gonna say,
last.
and also make sure the door stays locked or that it doesn't come on at like a certain time.
Good point. I'm pretty good with computers. I can go take a look if we want.
While this is happening, like while we're kind of in like the main room underneath of where
You guys are back on floor 1, and you guys, I want to give you a brief description as you did. Like, you didn't like explore a lot of the floors, but
Yeah.
you did kind of get a sense of what these floors are, just from your quick walk down the stairs and like peeking in and stuff like that. Obviously, floor 2, there's the roof, right? Floor 2 is offices, like individual offices, for it looks like a hospital. As you've descended, you realize, yeah, this is a hospital of some kind, or was, because that top floor, that is where like they have the bunking areas for nurses and on-call staff, as well as individual offices for probably more important staff. Then as you go down to the main floor, yeah, where you guys where Silas came in, that is the main lobby area. It kind of looks like just a kind of plain white tiled floor. It's been, cracked, destroyed by age, seating, things like that. There's like a heating unit in there that was like mostly for show. But then there's like hallways that lead off back into the main building, that seem to go off to the dust off a sign. There's like a mess hall and this. So it's kind of like the basic care center as well as the cafeteria on this floor. But you also notice that there are the stairs, even though you came back to the lobby, still go down. You didn't notice at first, Silas, because you're rushing up, like you're focused. But yeah, there's also at least one basement level to this place as well.
So before we go explore, I'm going to set up the tent and click in a battery just so that we have a base in case we need to go somewhere.
And then which floor is that on?
I think we're gonna put it in the lobby is the plan.
Okay.
It feels
So do we wanna-
very appropriate.
Or do we want it in like one of the offices so that way if somebody else comes in, they're not just taking a
Well, that door is pretty well locked. I mean, it kept the beasts outside out, so I don't see anyone coming in through that door. I think actually they would probably come back up through the roof and then come down, so we would probably want to be on this floor. I think, maybe. I might be wrong.
I lean over to Gizmo. He's crazy.
Yeah, he's a fucking nut, man. I don't know what to, it. No, I mean, I like the plan. I think that is good because you're right. People are going to come from up above if this bad boy's locked.
So we blocked that. Because was it? I'm trying to remember. Because the ladder goes up to the second floor or the roof.
Well, if you guys are inside, there are stairs that go all the way up and down. The ladder was outside.
Right.
What is so from the roof to get inside? What is the transition?
Okay, so yeah,
Is it like
you know
a door inside or what?
Yeah, so you guys are in the main lobby. There is off to one side, there's a little alcove that leads to a winding rectangular staircase that stops at the second floor, but then also goes all the way up to the roof.
Okay.
So
That seemed to be the only staircase that went all the way to the roof because you only saw one stair alcove on the roof while you were up there that the drop pod was nestled against. But it is safe to assume that there are other staircases that lead through the floors of the building, even if they don't go all the way to the roof.
But if they don't, but I get, if we're trying to protect ourselves, we should block that specific
door because it's the only one from the roof in.
Yeah, because that's what I was
Yeah.
trying to figure out was
I mean,
if that was the one that
theoretically, could
Yeah.
someone try to repel and break through the glass of like one of the offices? Yes, but
in a blizzard.
this isn't right in a blizzard
Maybe a 200?
in the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm okay, but would anyone want to come with me for protection?
What you wear?
Are you scared?
Well, all I have is, and I show like the glove needler and like my one syringe and a small knife. I'm like, this is all I have. Which they're not near as good if I don't have anything in the syringes. So I kind of wanted to take a look at the second floor, see if I could find maybe some like narcotics.
Okay.
Maybe force it into people's system, knock them unconscious, or kill them.
Do you want to take? Should you take a flare gun?
Oh yeah, here.
I mean, we could just all go and look around together. I mean,
Yeah, we should probably block that door at the top first, though.
Yes, I was. Yep, lock door. Then investigate.
Okay, sounds good.
Don't worry. We're not trapped in here with them. They're trapped in here with us.
Nice
You know
one,
what?
Rorschach.
I need somebody to give me an engineering check to essentially construct a barricade to keep that door shut. This is not a this is a basic ass medical, door handle door.
I have a 9 in engineering.
So the one who you think is going to be best at coordinating building it. Like, you're all helping, but this is the person that's like, okay, yeah, let's grab this, let's grab that, put that there.
I'll let you do it if you're feeling confident. I mean,
I haven't been rolling well. Don't make me do it.
all right, I'll do it.
I was about to say, don't make me do it. I'll help. Don't make me do it.
Gotcha. I shall do it. Ka-chow! That is a 21.
Yeah, that's why you roll it.
All right, yeah. You take like a fucking bet. Like, you start like finding like all the biggest things that
Wedging
aren't
stuff
bolted to
in
the
there.
floor, just jamming them in. You guys aren't getting back onto this roof anytime soon.
Yeah,
Which
we
means no
are
one's
stuck in here.
Oh,
We are going out the front door if we want it. That's it, right? But luckily there are like offices, you notice, that definitely have like good views like in every like direction from the second floor to keep watch for like more like packs of airbucks or other things. But yeah. So
Just
that, and
imagine,
with
like,
that,
I just imagine like 90% of the way through, like Gizmo stops and is like, "We don't need to go back out here, right? Because we're not." I mean,
Yeah, I don't think that's the plan. I mean, I could probably break it if we needed to, right?
maybe.
It takes some time to to throw all this stuff out without causing it to collapse and like waterfall on top of you. Because remember, it's at the top of a staircase, and you are working up into it.
Yes.
It's like if you
can
tried to
imagine-
move 20 couches up a rotating staircase,
Oh,
Hey,
and
God.
all of them
Hey,
got
Vic.
stuck.
All I
I
can
hold
imagine
up the
is
drill.
Yeah.
Beaver dammed the wall.
Yeah.
Just-
Adamantine drill.
Feeling good.
all right, we got to take
You're-
their legs off.
You guys watch, like, you're able to get a little bit of like a screen going, little device that you also took from the drop pod to watch like the nightly recap, and you do see yeah, I am actually very influenced by Dungeon Crawler Carl right now. I didn't even notice
Oh,
it
yeah.
until I started talking
yeah.
like earlier.
I love it. I'm thrilled.
Uh,
New book comes
um,
out pretty soon.
I really need to
It's this
read
month, right? It's like May.
May 12th, the day before my birthday.
I think
it's gonna be
I'm
great.
pretty sure my sister's birthday is May 11th. I can't remember if it's 10th or 11th.
I think we had the same conversation the last time we talked about the book coming out.
Because I have a friend from high school who is one of those days, and then Gabby's the other one of
Yeah.
those days, and I can never remember.
I get confused.
But-
yeah.
You guys settle in. The tent, the battery in the tent causes like to help with environmental conditions. Is that right?
Yeah.
Cool. It's a heated tent. It's very cozy. You guys watch though on like the wall before you guys go into the tent. The nightly recap, and you guys do make that recap. Like the idea of like you guys got to this drop pod, and you see you guys like you leap up onto the like grab the roof as Avo's climbing the ladder, shooting off the Arabuck yearlings, and then it cuts to Silas like going with the door in the drow, and as like they kind of edit it to where it makes them look like Silas is leading the others up the staircase into a trap set by you guys, and then you guys hunting them down.
Oh,
Just
no,
like we
are the
drew it
night-
up, boys.
Mhm.
We are the
It
bad
cuts to
guys.
it cuts to another group after a while. There's other groups in the Arctic, other places. People, some people are like hiding out in like a frozen, like dead, like winter strewn forest as the Arabuck pack like lopes past them, and they're like trying to spend the night outside. Then it cuts to another one, like the narrator, like the announcer talks about like checking in on the eastern quadrant, and it cuts to this thick jungle, and you see a Vesk, an android, and another humanoid all running from this giant like purple T-Rex with like scythe arms.
I understand that
Wow.
reference. You.
While another group there, like there's this big black scaled vest that's like getting all like 100 survivors in a line, like essentially forming them into his own little private army, taking over this little fort, even like killing guards that your guy told him were like shoot to kill you guys on sight, and taking some of their stuff. Announcer's like, whew, didn't see that happening on day one, folks, but you know, that's what happens sometimes. I guess our 100th anniversary is going to be a great season, and it moves on into the south, and it cuts to this very harsh looking desert. And there's these like just flocks of these people as they're dropped from them, like running, and these giant worms popping through the sand and just devouring entire like groups of people as it dives back down. Some are like hiding in caves. Some of them find drop pods and weapons.
I was going to do it.
It's a little slow to get to
And
it.
as they get to like more hardened, like hard packed, like stone parts and plateaus, these like desert ape like animals with like giant bug like mandibles and single eyes drop down, and they're like shooting rifles and laser pistols up, like try to keep the swarm of these like desert monkeys off of them. And then finally it cuts to the last section, which is the western quadrant, which is this volcanic wasteland dominated by a large singular volcano, with rivers of lava kind of stretching out all across it. And you can see two survivors, or two like contestants, like fighting two Vesks with large like gravity hammers. As one parries the other one, he takes like the butt of his hammer, hits the other Vesk square in the jaw, causing him to stumble. Then he lowers his shoulder, pushes him, and throws him into one of those rivers of lava, before just like spitting out one of his own teeth. It's like, and that's all we have. It'll be a while before they start spreading out too much through these environments, or even skip over to different quadrants. But we have a lot of surprises in store for those seeking atonement this season. Please, guys, tune into the live feeds starting in the morning, 8 Earth hours from now, or catch us tomorrow night for the next recap. And we are signing off. And as you guys notice, like in all of the sector quadrants, all of these areas, as it cuts to like a map, yeah, it's a big circular dome that's set up in what appears to be like an unnatural valley. There's like big spiked, like inward curving peaks. It almost looks like a meteor impact zone, as you guys are given a map and Icarus starts to explain a little bit more. Here on the 100th season of the Crucible of Reformation, you, our amazing contestants, are going to be put through literal hell, both frozen and infernal. We can't wait to see the kind of well-rounded citizens you all become. This new biodome was set up exclusively for the enjoyment of our viewers and for the testing of your immortal souls. Built in a 200 wide kilometer crater left over from the interdimensional hell wars themselves. As you notice, they all lead to this large lake settled right in the middle of the crater. Now please, while there is more kiosk vendors and free supply pods near there, it is also home to our researchers' main tower. Do not try to cross the lake. There are designated spots that allow you to drop between different quadrants. Other means of traveling between quadrants is prohibited. Thank you, and we can't wait to catch you on the next recap. And it shuts off.
They have to be saying that to make us do it, right? They want us to.
I mean, I don't know about that, but I do know that they got a research tower in here, and could be some useful stuff in there.
It's risky,
That is true.
but damn if I don't want to.
We will need some better stuff. I mean, I got this little pea shooter here, which, I mean, it gets the job done, but
Out of character, they said it was a Vesk that was rounding up that 100 army and killing all the guards,
Yeah.
right?
Vesk are big reptile guys.
The reptiles, yeah.
Are they large
Big
creatures? I
lizards.
have a...
No, they're just buff.
I'm just a big motherfucker.
Yeah. You are actually a little uncomfortable going around this place because most of the doorways are made for medium creatures. Like out in the big like medical hallways, it's kind of fine. You have to stoop a little bit, but yeah, it's almost impossible to get you through some of the doorways.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
just watch from the
you going down the
outside,
hall.
grab it in if I need something.
Well, they've already killed the guards, so I think we would be fine.
Some of the guards.
yeah.
Remember, this is a 200-kilometer wide circle that you guys are in. Valley.
Yes, there would be more. Yes, I just was thinking. I'm like, well, the rules have already been broken, so why would? Why would
What-
we listen to that? You know,
What region
Yeah.
was that big army?
That was in the jungle area.
I was gonna say they were in the jungle,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
They have actually overrun one of like the military posts of like the guards that like keep like the people that
Yeah.
the workers that keep the biodome like running. They took over that, so they have their own little like camp there.
Okay, I think we should avoid the jungle for now until that whole thing self collapses. Because I mean, come on, it's gonna happen.
Anything else before I have you guys turn in for the night?
Just the looking for old medications.
Gotcha. You go through, yeah, you're able to find like some still sterile bandages, like some basic stuff to kind of like refill like your little lab, what you did, like refill. But yeah, you're pretty tired. Like you'll need to give like a very like thorough search, which could take a few hours. Because it's a big hospital building. It's a few hundred feet by few hundred feet,
Okay.
like square. Yeah, and and there'd be like 2 floors, maybe even 3 or 4 floors to search through. But right now, you are able to quickly find some stuff to refill, like your medical kit that you use to bandage yourself up before you go to bed, and change like the dressing on your wound. Just because it's a dusty place, you know infection's bad, so you're going to make sure you don't get infected. Get a little some sterilized. You find some painkillers and stuff, but they're like a few hundred years out of date. So you're like, maybe not use
They
those.
seal- Are they sealed?
But
I'm definitely gonna take them.
mm-hmm.
Because I'm going to take the water out of the insect's
Yeah.
backpack, crush them
Mhm.
up, and like put that into one syringe,
There you go. And
and then
we'll try to
other-
find like a poison or something that like tracks for that like outside of the game over this next 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah. So as you all like turn in, you're going to take your rest. You're going to try to get a good 8 hours of sleep. Yes, go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, one, do androids need to sleep? Because I didn't see anything. That was
They
saying
still have to like power down, I think, and go into
Okay.
kind of like a sleep mode.
like a stasis almost.
Yeah, and it's kind of like also almost for like their half computer brain to like filter and like delete like just bad
Unnecessary. Yeah.
yeah like like ghost code or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Is it kind of like that, almost like a 4-hour trance thing, or do they have to do the full 8 too?
I think it's 8 hours actually, if I remember
Okay.
right.
Yeah,
If
I
I'm
think it's
wrong on
about-
that, we'll correct it next time. But yeah,
I believe
Yeah.
you're correct on that. It is standard.
Mhm.
You're good. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm reading it wrong. It was sleep effects, like spells.
Yeah.
and-
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
I just read that wrong. Okay. I was
Yep.
only going to ask, because I was going to watch the recap and try to take in any information, right? Or anything
Yeah.
that, like.
well, the
if there's-
recap is like a live thing. You don't get a recording of it. You get what you get from
Uh-oh.
it during that. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Well, then I'd probably, before I went to bed, I'd probably grab any, since there's just like an office space, I'd go grab like whatever writing in like paper, or like if there's any sort of notebooks or anything.
Most of
and
the
start
paper is
jotting
like pretty decayed at this point.
Uh.
Yeah, because this is like I said, like from what
several years old.
Silas, yeah, there is a several century old building. The fact that it's still standing so well is pretty awesome.
Would I was about to say, well, I'll still hold on to it, but
Mhm.
I don't think mending would really help with oldness of the paper.
Yeah, it can restore hit points, but this is like at this point, like being
It's past
destroyed
that.
paper is its item, not like a torn piece of paper. It's now just
Okay.
Hey,
But I'll still
Maybe
take what I
it's-
can, try to write down information that was on there and like who's
Yeah.
in what areas, because like that might be pretty
Mhm.
crucial.
hey Gizmo,
Yeah.
what song you want to use to sign this night out?
nothing copyrighted.
This will just be for us, not for the recording.
Uh,
Then I'm gonna have you wait
mean-
because we're not actually signing off yet.
Oh,
shoot.
I
Oh
missed
my.
it.
Okay.
because we're gonna get attacked in the middle of the night.
As the rest
All right, who's
as you
directly
guys lay
doing
in, do not regain your stamina points if you lost any, or health points if you lost it. I know you guys actually were very efficient. So did not. I I wrote down what I thought were going to be the 3 very obvious outcomes of like the showdown with the drow and them. And I'm like, oh, actually, no, they're just really putting the ball in their own court right off the bat. They're not even letting a chance of like camaraderie appear.
Can't have that.
No. So you wake up. Those that can feel that feel extremely cold. And you realize the environmental controls of the tent are not working. As you crawl out of the tent, the insert where the battery goes is empty. The battery has been taken by something. You also see that the pile of extra weapons, like the laser rifles,
The pile of extra weapons.
yeah,
Because you
yeah,
took laser rifles, didn't you?
because you can't carry all of them on your body at all times, right? So,
My bulk's pretty high.
yeah, but you don't want to sleep in that.
You're sleeping on your
doubt
pile.
me.
The
I am
flare
equipped.
pistol, like several items from your pile, that it looks like they were taken. The rifles are still there actually, but like small items like several flares, one of the flare pistols, like one of the like another one of the batteries. It's almost like they were trying to take stuff in a way that you wouldn't notice, like from the from the stuff that you have a little bit of surplus, but something has stolen items from you. But they also stole from the tent. So it's like if they were trying not to be noticed.
So they stole from our persons and from around us. Okay.
Kinda, yeah.
Immediately gonna check my stuff. Like,
But you
pat
don't
down.
see any tracks or anything